I got to number 1, an entire world in news Clash Royale tournament. In today's video, I'm gonna give you guys the best tips and tricks to dominate the newest mirror tournament in Clash Royale. In case you guys enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to use G.O.A.T code mortenroyale. And of course, as always, or like currently going on, the 1000 passes giveaway. Check it out on Twitter. Yeah, get your free pass for the next season. It might be a new Great Evolution, or in whatever game you want, in whatever Superstar game you want, of course, also in Brawl Stars or Clash of Clans. So, what is really important in Mirror Tournament? The thing is, like, there's like a pretty much concept about like kind of cards in the entire game. So there's basically always a spell, and every single deck should have a spell, as I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think every single bad deck should have a spell. If it's like, you don't have a big spell, 1%, but you have like a spell, like small spell, big spell, whatever. You have a spell at least, and also at least one card against air. So this is the most important thing. But in most of the cases, there's like one card which the opponent can't counter. In this matchup, for example, we got the 3 Musketeers. So 3 Musketeers are really hard to counter for the opponent. In other matchups, I had like sometimes where Phoenix was pretty broken. So you really wanted to mirror up the Phoenix because I had got like a Phoenix Royal Giant deck, and he went like really aggressive with Royal Giant. I had like a double Phoenix on the board, and the double Phoenix just cleaned up everything. So this is kind of what you want to do, and also Witch can be really good against Elite Barbarian. So this is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up a next Witch there because I now actually, okay, they're really tough to kill. Of course, 3 Musketeers also. But in this scenario, of course, they're a bit more expensive. I just want to go in for the free, for the next Witch. I'm using my Heal Spirit there, using my Barbarian Barrel. And it was overall a pretty clean defense, they're not gonna lie. So we're both gonna each other kill that, or at least kill his, almost. So I'm just gonna go for a Mother Witch there, make sure to get as much skeleton value as I can. And that was honestly a pretty nice defense. I think, yeah, I'm a bit lucky there. The skeletons are actually gonna respawn, so it means we do get a bit more value there. So in this type of sequence, I think I'm just gonna go 3 same lane because I know I have the Elixir advantage, and if I go Witch, he has just like a Mother Witch there to get a ton of piggies. So I'm just gonna go for this, and I think this time I'm using my Battle Ram opposite line because I'm kind of expecting him to 3M, right? So he's gonna go 3M, and I know like he doesn't have enough Elixir now, he doesn't have Ebuffs and Cycle, so how the heck is he gonna stop this one? So I'm just gonna go Heal Spirit there. He's just gonna try to kite, which I think is a smart play, but look at this, bro. Look at the Ebuffs just gonna go strong on the tower because he doesn't have anything, and also at the same time my 3 Musketeers are able to kill his 3 Musketeers, and I still got 2 on the board, and also the one with more HP is tanking. So as you guys can see, it's not a bad situation to be in. So I'm just going to cycle my Witch there. I'm just going to go for a Barbarian Barrel there to make sure he's not going to get like 1 million piggies. And I think in this time I'm just using my Battle Ram there and also going to go for my Ebuffs. And here I'm trying to get a really solid Heal Spirit on top of everything. I think I'm also going to mirror up my Heal Spirit there. And I think situations like that, you can actually do that because I think it's really well because the opponent doesn't have anything. He just got the Battle Ram there, but I'm just going to go for my own Battle Ram. And it was just like perfect micro interaction, knowing exactly what the opponent has, what he wants to do. And this is like how you basically win in a mirror tournament. This is like not the first time I did that. I think I went like 15-0, then I went 18-3, and then I just won every single game against the best players in the world. This is exactly what we continue doing there against the best players in the world. And we're facing off him again here against, yeah, bro, I can't pronounce his name, but we're facing him off again. And yeah, just about like exactly knowing which deck we're playing. Sometimes I'm not even watching the deck. I'm most of the time even not watching that because I don't really pay too much attention. My TikTok brain isn't working that. Of course, I would recommend you that. But I really want to be the second guy most of the time doing the moves. So I really want to be the react guy. So this time, bro, we don't have anything against air. We don't have anything against air besides Firecracker. So this is not that easy. So I'm just going to chill here. I'm just going to go Balloon. I'm just immediately go Balloon there because I know he just has Firecracker, right? Because he plays the same deck as me. And I have a Lumberjack on the board, so I feel like kind of supporting this in a way is always good. So look at this, the Lumberjack Rage is actually gonna pop there, and I'm just gonna go for my Firecracker on my own. The Firecracker is gonna do a pretty good job, and I feel like this means we're gonna be able to kind of save our tower in a way, which should be good. The last shot is a bit unfortunate. I'm just gonna try to get the King activation here, and I think in this sequence I'm just gonna chill there, relax, and we got the advantage, right? So basically we both can't defend Lumberloons. We both can't defend Lumberloons. So I'm just gonna go for this there. And he goes in for next balloon. So this is fine. I can actually take this. So I'm just going to try to be aggressive here once again. I'm just going to go for my Lumberjack there and also going to go for my Barrel. So he's just going to play a really smart EQ, which actually means he's going to be able to save the tower. So overall, it's kind of like a mirror situation, I would say. Not the optimal thing, but bro, this is like such a brain-dead gameplay and such a brain-dead situation. Some decks are really random. Some decks are pretty good. I got like some decent RG decks. But some decks are just like so random, bro. So I'm using my Crack in the back. I kind of want to get as much value as we can. Crack, I think this matchup is really important. And then our opponent is just also going to go for his Cracker in the back there. So I'm just going to immediately go Balloon opposite lane, because I know he doesn't have anything. But look at this, bro. That was so lucky from us, because now I can just also pressure him with E-Barbs using my heal split there, because I know he doesn't have anything. And look at my Balloon on the King Tower. And now going on top of the King Tower really soon. Just getting maximum value there. So we have like the advantage that we still have like the right tower alive, and my Cracker kills the E-Barbs. Another balloon shot, so 2 balloon shots using my Cracker there, and he's just gonna go balloon the pocket, which I think was a mistake, because this balloon is not gonna do anything. And now we're gonna do a really interesting play, guys, which might look a bit dumb, but we're just gonna go balloon there and balloon there. So double balloon is gonna come down, because we know he can't defend, he has to go all in. I'm just gonna go for my heal split there. Heal split also to kind of pressure him, using my Earthquake there. Just gonna try to get as much damage as I can, and we're gonna win this game. GG's, bro. Let's go! Oh, man, what a game was this, bro. I can't tell you guys, that was so weird, so random, but at the end, we're gonna clutch this win. We're currently 28-3. We're doing a really good job there, just providing value, getting the value what we want, playing aggressive at the right time, right? Overall, I'm more of the defensive player, and this is exactly the match I'm talking about, is Royal Giant Phoenix Mirror. So it's all about getting as much Phoenix value as you can. This type, when you have like mine on the board, I feel like you can always kind of go mine first play, because you bait out something, and then you can just like kind of play defensive troops all over the place. So I'm just gonna go there for my defensive Valkyrie there. He goes for his Phoenix, and I'm just gonna set up my Phoenix now there behind my Valkyrie, just trying to kill this. So I'm kind of waiting for what he's doing. But yeah, he's mostly just gonna go for, like, no, he goes RG aggressive. I'm just gonna go for my next Phoenix there. To be fair, guards are pretty decent in this matchup as well. So it's not like if you go like Phoenix Mirror, we could win this. Also, I kind of tried to block the Arc, but I wasn't able to do that. So I'm just gonna go for this. I'm using my Log there, really smart Log there, just trying to get some value there. And that was honestly really nice. I'm also gonna go for my Wall Breaker there, because I was thinking, okay, maybe he doesn't have enough Elixir for Valkyrie, so we would get a double Log. But we do not get a Log even with the pushback. It was a bit annoying. So he can actually go now for Wally, so I have to be really careful there and try to get a good Valkyrie timing. So I'm just gonna go Valk there. It wasn't okay timing, so at least like one of them just connects. But we're still behind. We're still behind, but we all know we got the strategy. We know what we have to do to win these games, bro. So Valkyrie's gonna come down. He has to use a defensive miner, which is completely fine. And I guess, honestly, I'm just gonna let this go, right? I could go like guards. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna go guards. Okay, I'm just gonna go guards in this situation. Okay, I think it's fine, I guess. He goes in for a high Phoenix, which means, okay, I'm gonna go low Phoenix. Of course, he could go RG now. But this time, I think he's not gonna play it aggressive. So he's mostly just gonna go for his Mirrored Phoenix. Yeah, he's gonna go Mirrored Phoenix. So I have to go also for Mirrored Phoenix now in the back, and just gonna continue doing this type of stuff. Just gonna mirror his plays, bro. So Mirrored Phoenix in the back. And I think I should kind of start. Okay, I'm just gonna go RG there. I think it's a good time to kind of protect everything. I guess I'm just gonna let this Wallies go, bro. I'm kind of waiting for my Log to also hit the Egg. I do get one shot. I'm just gonna go. Do I go Miner there? I'm just gonna go Miner there. I'm also gonna go Wall Breaker there. Just continue up the pressure. So there was a really good Phoenix on his end. So he has to go like Valk. I think he's also gonna go Log, yeah, just to make sure he's not gonna take damage. I think it was also a needed Log. So I'm using my guards on the right hand side. But this RG will get like some decent amount of chip there. Phoenix X actually gonna explode on a tower to get some damage there. Using another Phoenix there on the left hand side to make sure, okay, we're doing a good job. He's gonna go defensive miner on top of that. And I guess I'm just gonna go Valk there. I could have Log there, but I feel like Log is sometimes so important on offense. So I think I have to go RG this time to catch. Just kind of have like double lane pressure push. So he's gonna use a second Phoenix, which is a bit hard. At least we do get a wall break connection on the right hand side. Sorry for the animation. Like I got a sub at this point. Like a Twitch subscription using my guards now. This is like a big push, right? So I have to be really careful about this push. So Valkyrie's gonna come down. Valkyrie's gonna do a pretty good job there. He's just gonna go on the right hand side, like with all the stuff. So I have to go like double Log. And as you guys can see, it's gonna be some damage on his side. Not as much as I thought, because we also got a ton of damage on the left hand side before. So it's not looking incredibly bad. It's not looking like incredibly good. But I'm just gonna go Wallies here on the right hand side again. And he's just gonna let this go most likely here. So I think it's time for him to just be aggressive again. So I want to go Valk and guards immediately. And I also have my Log ready in case I need it. So he goes in for this. But I don't really... I just feel like I don't need to Log this, man. Just like one shot. I think it's fine taking this one. He's just going to go aggressive. I'm just going to split like mirror up my guards. Okay, that's fine. So maybe I should have logged this a bit earlier. Yeah, so his Phoenix doesn't respawn and kill all my stuff. So now I still have to go Wall Breaker just to kite everything back. And this is a really close game, man. This guy's playing really well. We both chipped our tower down really well. So I'm just going to go for my Phoenix there immediately in the middle. Man, this kind of reminds me of the broken Phoenix matters. So Phoenix and Phoenix again. So double Phoenix is going to come down. So he stares his mirror in hand, so he decides to Phoenix there. So I'm just going to go Royal Giant because that was a really I would say a bad Phoenix on his end, so I'm just gonna go wall east, I'm just gonna go log there, so I'm just gonna go wall breaker also there, and my IG gets one shot, and my IG gets also a second, no, it just gets one shot, man. I don't know, they're just dying so quickly in this matchup as it seems like, so using Valkyrie there, gonna go guards, I'm using another guards that just pick up the miner, and his Phoenix does a pretty good job there. So I think this time I just have to go Warrior Giant on the left hand side because I still got like all the Phoenix power. I'm using my miner here diagonally in the back. And this time the IG, like his guards are kind of coming late. So my IG is on the tower and also my miner's on the tower, and this means it's gonna be GG's. Well played, awesome game, clean gameplay, clean control. This is exactly what we want to see, right? We want to control the game all over the place, and this is what we did. So honestly, this guy was the best player so far. I mean, we're currently like top 3, top 5 in the entire world, so we kind of expect to see it. But we need 2 more games now to get actually the 31 wins and get number 1 in the world. Because actually the first guy, this Michael Watzowski guy, has actually tiebreaker above us. So now, as you guys can see here, also in the next election, we have actually a Dark with Giant and Inferno Dragon, but no Inferno Dragon counter. This is what happens a lot. This is like what I'm saying, right? So you have actually, you don't really want to be too aggressive with your Giants because the opponent got Inferno Dragon, so you have to be careful about that. I'm just going to go for Inferno Dragon on the left-hand side because I know if he goes in on the right-hand side, I would be fine with just kind of try to tower rate trade him. So he's just going to come down. I'm just going to go bomb on there, just making sure, okay, we defend anything. So I guess Inferno Dragon, like mirroring up Inferno Dragons can be really, really good in this matchup. Not going to lie, makes a ton of sense in some situations. So I'm just going to go barrel there. And here I'm just going to try to cycle back to another Inferno Dragon. So he's just going to be really aggressive there. So I'm just going to go for my Heal Spirit there. Heal Spirit comes a bit late, which is unfortunate. So he's going to be able to get like a ton of damage there. So I'm just going to wait until the Bomber dies to Inferno Dragon to try to reset that. But it didn't work out. But I can just go for another Goblin Barrel there. Since he played his Poisoner because he doesn't have anything really against Inferno Dragon, this means we will be able to get a ton of damage since this Goblin Barrel comes a bit late. And yeah, he still has a damage advantage, but we kind of know how his play style. I think it's pretty important to always figure out how the opponents play. If they're like more of a passive player, more of an aggressive player. But he seems to be a player who likes to do the first move, who likes to be the first guy who spams Giant at the bridge. So this is really good because now it actually means, okay, we know how to respond. We know he isn't a guy who's just like defending the whole game. He wants to play Clash Royale, which I think is it's the wrong decision in this type of tournaments. You don't really want to be the guy who's playing Clash Royale. You want to be the guy who plays defensive. So Inferno Dragon on this side, and there was a really nice bandage chip there on the left hand side. Nice chipper, nice chipper. So I'm just using my next Inferno Dragon there in the back. He uses his Inferno Dragon. And I think we're doing a really good job. They're just like DPSing down his Giant. His Giant will die. However, even to the next Inferno Dragon, then I'm just going to go for my bomb. And I'm just going to go Heal Spirit there. So that's not bad. He will be able to get a ton of damage, but it's okay overall. So I'm just going to go for my Giant at the time because I know his Inferno Dragon is out. He's also using a poison, so I'm just going to Bandit there in case he plays something. I'm just going to immediately go Goblin Barrel. Really good Bandit there on top of his Bandit. He's back to Inferno Dragon now, but it's a bit too late. Also, my Bandit will survive there. He doesn't have anything to really block it. He goes in for the Heal Spirit. Heal Spirit, the only spirit which actually survives the Bomber shot because of like, I don't know. It's a really weird thing. Every other one actually dies. So I'm using my Heal Spirit there. But to be fair, it doesn't really matter. But at least his Giant dies, which I think was really important at this point. So I'm just going to go Bandit there. Like Smurd Bandit. I have to like still defend the Inferno Dragon on the tower. So I'm just going to go Barrel there. So we're trying to get like some damage now on top of the tower, hopefully. So Bandit will actually almost get a lock. But at least kills the Bomber, I think, yeah, which was really important. I'm just going to cycle my Inferno Dragon in the back. As I said, I really want to always defend in my half and build a counter push, especially when it's about Inferno Dragon. And I don't really agree with this choice there. It was a bit unlucky that we weren't able to protect Inferno Dragon, so they're going to kill each other, which was a bit sad. Even if Inferno Dragon would have survived 1 HP, it would be good. So he's going to get enough damage, but now I'm the guy with the second push. I'm not going Giant in the middle because I know he has Inferno Dragon in hand, so I'm just going to go Bomber and plus Heal Spirit because I know he has Inferno Dragon, so the Inferno Dragon wouldn't do anything against this. If I would have played Giant, it would have been bad. I'm pressuring with something else, and we do take tower. GG's will play against Jaja. I think we played overall really well, really clean. We took damage at the right time because we knew he couldn't defend the counter pressure, and I think the one important thing at the end was not just going to go Giant in the pocket. Even seemed like the better play. We just went with the how's it called? We just moved the Bandit and the Inferno Dragon and Bomber in the pocket because it was just a better play. It was just a better play. So opponent just goes and Barbs at the bridge. With Prince at the bridge, and we both have nothing against Prince, right? We do have the Zaps against Skull now, we don't have anything against Witch, so Prince gets a ton of floor. Yeah, he played his Witch, he played his Prince in the back at the bridge. I don't really agree with this choice, because I feel like Prince is a dark or like a card in this matchup. Of course, you could kill like with Zap, but it just feels like a card in this matchup which gets like so much Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go for my Witch again in the back down on the left-hand side and just doing a really good job against this Warrior Giant. I would not recommend going Warrior Giant in the back in a matchup like that, when the opponent has like everything, I feel like. So he's just gonna go try to zap now, I think. So I'm just gonna immediately go Warrior Giant, because I know in this type of interactions the Witch actually survives. Yeah, I'm a Witch expert, so he's just kind of messed up there. So he has to go Barbs, which I think wasn't the best choice, because now I can just like kind of hope there. I'm just gonna go for Warrior Giant again, bro, because now he can't kill my Princess, he can't kill my Witch. So why not going Warrior Giant there? And it looks so good. Tower is already down. This kind of means, okay, already it looks like over, bro. I'm just gonna go Miner there. I'm not going to be able to kill the Prince yet, but my Princess actually splashes there, and I'm just kind of hoping for my Princess to kill his Princess. That would be so good. So Princess on the Skami, but my Warrior Giant is tanking a bit longer. And this means my Princess is killing his Princess. Unfortunately, his Princess is also killing my Princess, but overall, look at the situation, bro. Just continue doing an outplay there. Why did he lose? He did the first play. Warrior Giant and back, you don't really want to do, especially because you can't support. Normally, with a normal deck, like in a normal ladder, in a normal Path of Legends, a normal Trophy Road, a normal Grand Challenge, Warrior Giant back is all play, because you can just support it and kill the troops of Fireball, Lightnings, Voids, and so on, but you can't just do it when the opponent has Witch. So using my Skami at the bridge, just trying like to cycle, I guess, and we do get some damage, so it's actually not that bad. So using my Witch there in the back, and he needs a miracle, bro. He needs like a really, really big stuff to kind of get away. So I'm just gonna go for next Witch there. Witch is gonna come down. Using my Miner there, Miner's going to do a really good job, and I'm just going to go for my Zap there, 3-2-1 Zap. Yeah, I was a bit early maybe on a Zap, but I can just like kill my Princess there. He can't really kill it anyway, so he's using his Miner thing, which is fine. So yeah, we have to be careful there because the Princess still stays alive, but I guess just going to cycle another Witch. They're also going to go for my Skull now. I'm using my Miner there once again on this time, man. We do get so many Skulls. I have my Miner already, so I don't really think this time I need my Zap, so it was really nice to save my Zap, because now I could just go Zap on top of the Princess to just make sure everything dies there. And he doesn't have a chance, right? He has to go for something like RG at the bridge to kind of just like base race us. But even if he does that, we can just go for Barbs on top of that. And he knows it's over, we know it's over. We got number 1 in the entire world in Clash Royale. It's a really great achievement. I'm trying to finish as high as I can in this Royal Tournament. Actually, there's a missing piece for me, because I never got number 1 in the world in this Royal Tournament, bro. In this mode, at least. I got like 4 number 1 finishes. I think I got like 1 a draft, triple draft, mega draft, normal, double elixir or something. But yeah, not in this mode yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Clash Royale video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure you use critical mode and shop. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Goodbye.